Hey everyone, it's Rachel with Rachel's Wig Reform. Today I want to talk about ear tabs. Yes, they can be a pain. And this topic has resurfaced ever since Jon Renau has released its new light cap collection. I am wearing one of those light caps right now. This is Julianne in the light cap construction in the color Malibu Blonde. If you are not familiar with what the light cap is, I am going to put in the description box a few of my other reviews so you can go and see that cap and what it looks like. Basically, what it boils down to is the ear tabs are very, very thin, almost non-existent. The downfall is they have lace that runs all the way down and around them. People are liking the concept of this softer, lighter ear tab, but they're not liking the lace around it or how the ear tab lays. But they love how they can put glasses on and off with it. I mean, I wear glasses, and normally for me to put these sunglasses on, I have to maneuver them around my ear tabs when I have a regular wig on. And with this, it's like those ear tabs are not even there. I cut the lace. You can see the lace is cut all the way around here, and I added baby hairs. You don't have that thick piece of lace. And I cut it right to the hairline all the way around here. Now, if you were to flip this up, you can see there's still some lace there. I didn't cut this when it was off, because if I did, I probably would have cut too much. I cut it when it was on. And I just took a basic pair of scissors. I've got those basic pair of scissors right here. These scissors, Walmart, Meijer, little tiny pair, and I just cut a straight line all the way up and around. I do not have anything for adhesive on these ear tabs. It just staying flat for me. And I will put my hair behind my ear, and then I just kind of mess it up a little bit to kind of give it that more natural look around the ear. And I cut it again over here on this side. My lace, I just cut close to the hairline, and then I put those little bit of baby hairs in there. If you are struggling with glasses and you do not have a light cap and you want to know what can I do with these ear tabs, I'm going to show you how you can cut them off without ruining your wig. Another reason why you might want to cut your ear tabs off is if they sit like right on your ear, and it can make your ear sore throughout the day, and it can be miserable. In fact, one of the wigs that I cut it off on is Ellen Villa Link. This is a short little pixie wig, and you would think there's no way you could cut those ear tabs off. I did. You can see where I cut it. I didn't cut a ton off. It was just that little rounded part that was pushing on my ear, and I couldn't take it. So I cut it off, and now this wig is so much more comfortable to wear. So how do you cut the ear tabs? I'm hoping I can make this as visually effective as possible with standing up and not using a table. I'm going to try to be as coordinated as possible doing this. All right, let's take a quick look though at the ear tab. You have your adjusters right here, and that is running up into the ear tab right through there. When I first thought about cutting ear tabs off, I literally thought they meant cut this entire thing right out. And I was trying to imagine how that would work. You can't. All is you're doing when you're cutting ear tabs off is cutting that edge off. You're not cutting a ton off. So right there's where that elastic band is. We need to cut above that, up in here. If I cut down into this elastic band, this is going to come off, and you're not going to have any security at all when you put your wig on. So you want to just cut basically this piece off right there. And that little bit will make all the difference in the world. So what I do is I will take the wig and I will get the hair kind of pinned away as much as possible. You're going to lose a little bit of hair. There's just no way around it because there is hair that is attached to that little part. So what I do is I kind of pull that little bit away that I know when I cut this piece off, these fibers are going to come off with this. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then I'm going to take the hair on the other side and kind of pin it down. I'm going to do that real quick and then I'll show you. Sorry, I'm kind of off camera here, but I just like to get those fibers out of my way a little bit. So this is what it would look like now on this side. I just have those fibers tucked away because I don't want it. I'm going to turn this upside down when I cut it, and I don't want those fibers falling in. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, actually I'll try to do it as visually effective as possible. I use these for scissors. There is going to be some wire in the ear tab and you have to cut through that. So you need a very sharp pair of scissors. Don't panic when you cut through that wire. It's all part of the process. It happens on all of the wigs. So I like a really sharp pair of, well, meat cutters. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this just right there. That's all I want to do. I'm not going to go up any higher, just that little piece right through there. All right, I'm trying to see how I can do this where you can see it. Where you can see me do it. Maybe this will work. Yes, I think this will work. Okay, so see that little edge? That's all I'm taking off. So I'm just going to put those through there, and now I'm going to hit that wire. And there we go. See, that piece just came right off. That's all it is. Will you lose a little more hair when you brush this out? Yes, you're going to, but for the most part, you are only losing about that much of the fibers around the ear tab. Now, inside the ear tab, see that right there? Those are the wires. You're going to want to get like some pliers or some tweezers and just pull those out. They will eventually work themselves out and then they'll poke you. So you just got to go in there and pull them out. Now, I went downstairs and I'm going to use some tweezers, but I went downstairs to try to find some pliers. Listen, my husband's just going to know that I was near his toolbox, let alone me digging through it trying to find them. I opened up a drawer and thought if I can see them, I'll take them. He's going to know that I was breathing on his tools. He's going to come home and be like, did you need something on my toolbox? It drives me nuts. But I love him to death. Well, he's my husband. You know how that goes. Now, I'm having trouble grabbing a hold of that with these. Oh, there we go. So that little wire, oh, where's my camera? That little wire is what came out. And a lot of times there's 2, sometimes there's 3 of them. So I'm just going to grab in there again until I can get a good grip on it. And then, oh, here we go. Come on. Oh, I got a little piece out. Oh, where's my camera? Okay, this is weird. All right, there we go. Just a small little piece. And I think, nope, there's one more piece in there. You'll be able to feel it. Because once you cut that off, that ear tab will be actually kind of soft. And if you're running your finger along there and you feel something kind of pokey or hard, that's that wire that's still in there that you just need to pull out. And again, pliers would be easier. I would get a better grip. But let's just do it with some tweezers. Some tweezers from Macy's will work just fine here. All right, still trying to grab a hold of that. If I don't get it soon here, we're just going to move on because I think you get the idea of what I'm trying to do, and it is coming out. Some of them can be pretty stubborn in there, but you do have to get that out. There, got it. See, that was a decent sized one that came out there. All right, now let's go ahead and look at this ear tab with it cut off. So there's a little fuzzies there from when I was pulling on it. I could take some scissors and just kind of trim them up. But see how I never touched this? This is still all part of your cap construction. And this wig is going to feel just as secure on your head as it did with those little tiny tabs there. Now, some people are like, I have to have those tabs. It's part of what makes it feel secure on my head. Hey, no problem. There's a lot of people that don't have any issues with ear tabs. This is me just showing you what to do if you have issues with it, or wear glasses, or it sits on your ear and it hurts. Like, I loved that wig link, but I kind of held back from wearing it just because it would get sore on my ear, and now it's easy peasy to wear. So that is how you cut the ear tab off. You cannot cut into the elastic part of it. Now, when I put that down, a few more little fibers will probably fall out. You know, they are, because you did clip some, but you are not losing a ton of hair where that is going to, where you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, I lost all my coverage around my face area here. You don't. That is how you would take an ear tab off if they were bothering you. I'm also going to put a picture on my Facebook page, Rachel's Wig Reform, and I'll connect that link to that Facebook page in the description box. And I show a picture of it, and there's a red line going through it to show exactly where to cut it. And then I also show with those pieces of hair popping up. But again, this is all that comes off with an ear tab. It is not much, but it's that little bit right there that can be painful or can really cause an issue when you're trying to wear glasses. Okay, if you do have any questions on this, again, don't be afraid to comment, message me on the Facebook page, whatever. I'm more than happy to help. But I hope this little demonstration helps you if you want to trim your ear tabs. And I would really suggest, if you have an old wig, do it on that one first. Then you'll feel confident, like, oh, okay, this makes sense. I can do this. And then proceed to do it on your daily wear wig. Okay? All right, everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we will talk with you soon.